go to the bottom of the second inning. We have no score. Cuesta College and Moorpark College. This broadcast, don't forget, is brought to you in part by Cuesta Automotive. Join the team that has placed students in the regional, state, national, and even internationals via that very awesome Collegiate Skills USA competition where Cuesta has been successful in many fields. Join Cuesta College Automotive by enrolling in classes in auto body and auto repair at cuesta.edu as we go into the top of the second inning for the Cougars, who did get base runners last time around. It's Summer Pratt, the designated player, with a 1-0 count, and takes the fastball to even the count at 1 apiece. Summer, one of those local players we mentioned out of Paso Robles High School.
Just noted, woke up, left-handed catcher for Moorpark. You don't see that a lot.
Not too much, no, and a swing and a miss, a count of 1-2 to Pratt. Also Pratt, one of a handful of sophomores on this Cuesta team. Again, Sheila McGuire keeping a fairly tight roster, so a lot of playing time for those who are there. Called strike 3 to Summer Pratt. First strikeout for Amar, and we've got one down in the bottom of the second.
Interesting with a left-handed catcher, two occasions when a runner is running down to first base, that is a very difficult throw for a left-handed catcher, as well as any plays at third because they're blocked off by the batter if it's a right-handed batter.
Katie Render, another one of the three Cougar sophomores out of La Cañada and Crescenta Valley High School. And today's left fielder for the Cougars, one out, bottom of the second, no score. And bases are clean for Render. She's going to show bunt, and it goes under her bat and goes back to the screen. And runs her count 0-2. Pitcher for Moorpark, as we talked about, Danette Amar, sophomore out of Rio Mesa High School. And again, good velocity, but also, as Jim has mentioned, a variety of pitches and release points missing outside there, 1 and 2.
Very, very much in command, very calm. I watched her warm up. I thought she was a little bit wild, but she hasn't shown that tendency at all here through the first 2 innings, or the first inning plus.
1-2 to Render. One kind of drops off a bit, but she's able to make contact, hit it over to Silvera, who's been a vacuum over at third base. Just got that one up, threw it over to first base, and Cougars 2 up and 2 down in the bottom of the second.
Hit that one right off the top of her shoes. That almost bounced up there.
Had to kind of lean forward a little bit. Mackenzie Brewster, who, as Jim mentioned, today's catcher, hitting in the number 8 spot and up with bases clear and 2 outs. Mackenzie also plays outfield and first base out of Huntington Beach and Marina High School. And first pitch to her is a strike, 0-1. Looks over to Coach Sheila McGuire at third and steps back in.
It's nice that we're getting some players from that area too, you know, further south usually.
0-1 rises a bit, but a little too high. Count even at 1-1.
A lot of community colleges to choose from, especially in the Southern California area.
1-1 pitch, and that is ripped right up the middle for a base hit into center field by Mackenzie Brewster. Cougars pick up another hit and their first one of the second inning. They have a 2-out base runner with Mackenzie Brewster.
Catching agrees with her.
Number 6, Victoria Roberts.
Victoria Roberts next up, hitting 9th, the right fielder. Victoria, who's also a pitcher out of Royal, Illinois, and St. Joseph Ogden High School. And she'll go over and talk with Coach McGuire as far as how they want to play this with a runner at first, but 2 down. Again, no score in the bottom of the second inning. And you talked a bit before about getting more players to the south. You know, you want to work that core that you can locally, but if you can be a statewide draw and you start to get players from some of these other areas, a lot of times that can lead to other players and so forth. You can really get a real success cycle going once you start bringing some players in.
Oh yeah, word of mouth and success. Everybody wants to be a part of a successful program, and what better place to go to school than here on the beautiful Central Coast? And
runner goes, and a bit of trouble getting the ball out of the glove, but still, Checky was able to throw out Brewster over first base to end the inning, and that will mean Roberts will go ahead and start out the bottom of the third. But right now, 2 innings out of the way at Cuesta Field, we are still scoreless in the home opener for Western State Conference Gold play between the Cougars of Cuesta, and the Moorpark Raiders. Will be right back after this short commercial break.
This program is produced by Cuesta Broadcasting. Start your radio, TV, and film career at Cuesta College.